This demonstration in the food science category is a team effort. The science here is in explaining the need for accurate measurements. This non-technical topic was a good choice for these younger demonstrators.
Once upon a time, there were two sisters who loved to cook.
They worked very hard,
Stirring
and mixing.
and baking.
In the end, the results were always the same.
Cakes and cookies that looked like Frisbees.
Lemonade that was too sour,
Bread and biscuits that made wonderful doorstops.
and soup that looked like paste. Good morning, I'm Jamie Yock. I'm 9 years old. I've been in the Cloverleaf 4-H for 2 years.
And I am Julie Hauk. I am 10 years old and I've been in the Cloverleaf 4-H for 2 years.
We are doing a measuring demonstration.
We will tell you how to measure liquids, fats, and dry ingredients, and why it's important to measure accurately. Jamie will show us how to measure liquids. Milk and water are measured the same way. Set cup on level surface. While pouring the liquid into it, read the measured amount at eye level.
Liquids dissolve ingredients and make steam. Milk and water are the liquids used in most baked products. Too much or too little liquids can result in poor quality product. To avoid heavy biscuits or cakes, measure liquids carefully. Julie found that it was easier to measure fats if you take it out of the refrigerator at least an hour ahead. Pack the fat at a little at a time so that there won't be any air holes. Level off top with knife. Use rubber scraper to scoop every bit out of cup or spoon.
Fats make food tender and flaky, so measure fats carefully. Too little fat may result in tough pastry or cake. Too much fat can also cause problems. Biscuits or cake with too much fat may be too flat. Some fats, such as butter, margarine, and cream, give food flavor and color. To measure dry ingredients such as flour or sugar, Jamie picks the cup or spoon that holds the amount the recipe calls for. Spoon flour lightly into cup. Do not shake or tap the cup. Level off top with knife. When your recipe calls for sifted flour, sift the flour before you measure it.
Flour is important because it contains gluten. Gluten is a protein that holds the product together. Hard flours, which contain less gluten, make better bread. Soft flours, which contain less gluten, make better cakes, cookies, and quick breads. Too little or too much flour will make tough biscuits. Too much flour will make your cake compact, dry, and have tunnels. Too much flour will also make gravies, sauces, and soups too thick.
White sugar is basically measured the same way as flour. It can be spooned or poured into a measuring cup. Brown sugar must be packed down into the cup with a spoon or clean fingers. Then level off excess. Before measuring, be sure and break up lumps.
The main purpose of sugar is that it gives food a sweet flavor. It also makes foods browns, gels, fruit jellies, and crystallizes candies. If you use too little sugar, you will bake tough cookies, and your lemonade will be too sour. If you use too much sugar, you will bake cakes that fall.
Once upon a time, there were two sisters who loved to cook.
Their soup was smooth and creamy.
Their bread and biscuits were light and fluffy.
Their lemonade was sweet and delicious.
And their cakes and cookies were moist and chewy.
Standard measuring cups and spoons are the secret of accurate measuring.
And accurate measuring equals success. Our poster shows general measurements for the kitchen.
Reference materials used were from the University of Illinois Extension Service,
The Science of Food by Marian Bennion, and Food in Theory and Practice by Eva Medved. Thank you.